In a typical full score, there is an awful lot of information. Not just the notes, but all the stuff that goes around the notes, your lyrics, your dynamics, your accents, your accidentals, all of that stuff adds to the bulk of information that's in a score. There are many times when you need to isolate specific parts of that information, maybe to copy and paste onto other instruments, maybe to delete them altogether so you can put something else in. And Sibelius makes it easy to do that. There are two filtering systems in Sibelius. This video is going to look at the basic filters, but there is another video about the advanced filters. So let's have a look at what we have here. I'm looking at my score for the hymn tune Camberwell. Let me just hear the first wee bit of this. So far so good. It's all very nice. Now, I'm going to zoom in here and you can see, for example, obviously here this is the start of where the choir comes in with the melody and they have the lyrics there. Now, I may decide that I want to put these lyrics onto somewhere else, or I may want to change them all together. So there's a quick way, obviously, using the filter that you can isolate just the lyrics. Let me show you how you do that. I'm going to triple click on a blank part of the choral part. I now know that the entire choral part is selected. I can then go to my filters, which is in the home tab. There's the filters there. And you can see that there are a lot of things that you can filter. An awful lot of things. This is known as the basic filter, but it's anything but basic. So, immediately I'm going to go straight down here and filter the lyrics. And you can now see that just the lyrics are highlighted. I can then do what I want to do with them. I could delete them, or I could, for example, I don't know why I would want to do this, but I might want to copy and paste those lyrics into the trombone part. Why not? Once they're selected, you can do whatever you want with them. The filter is a quick way of selecting large amounts of information. That's obviously a wee bit silly, so let's just delete that. We don't need to have that there. But it lets you see how you can select a lot of information in a very quick way. Another example, I'm going to select, this is the clarinet part. I'm going to select from there to the end of the first verse. And you can see there are various dynamics in here. And I want those to appear in all the other parts. So again, with that selection made, I can go into my filters, I can select the dynamics. This is one that you use so often that there's actually a shortcut for it, Alt-Shift-D. I'm just going to use the dynamics there. Just those dynamics are selected, and I can then use the Alt-Click feature to put them into whatever other part I need them into. You can see that's a very quick way to do that. What I could also do if I want, with those selected, I could copy them, Control-C, go down to my lower string parts, select them all, and Control-V, and it would appear in them all at the same time. But because they're selected using the filter, it means that I don't have to go through each individual part, putting all these dynamics in individually. So if ever you need to select a lot of things, have a look through the filters list here. They're all subcategorized, so there's the text, there's various different types of text you can have. There's the lines, so if you want to select just the hairpins or pedal lines for the piano or whatever, you can do that. Various different types of notes. You can select things by voice as well, down here. So for example, I can select everything in voice 1. Let me just give you a quick example of that. If I want to, let's say I highlight those bars there in the piano part, I can then filter just voice 2, let's say. So only voice 2 is selected, which I can then do what I need to do with, whether it's delete them to put new notes in, or I can move them around, or whatever I need to do. You'll notice down here that you can select any of the 4 voices. You can also select, if you have chords, which note in the chord. There isn't really a difference between copying, selecting notes for copying or notes for deletion, to be perfectly honest. You just select them and then you can do what you want with them. So, it's worth investigating the filter. However, there is a much more advanced filtering system that we'll look at in a separate video.